Amara screamed as Kunle's hand connected with her face. She fell to the floor, her head hitting the corner of the table. "Please, Kunle, please stop. I can't breathe." A loud slap echoed through the compound. Then another. Something heavy crashed against the wall. Amara's body hit the floor beside the dining table. She sustained a cut on her head, blood slowly spreading across the tiles she had cleaned barely an hour earlier. Kunle stood over her, breathing heavily. His eyes were full of disgust. "Useless, barren woman," he shouted. 5 years of marriage and nothing to show for it? What exactly are you good for? All you know how to do is eat like a pig and dirty my house. Amara held her stomach, shaking. She didn't cry loudly anymore. She had learned. Crying only made the beating worse. She never spoke back or retaliated. Sometimes she wished she had any relatives or friends she could run to, but she had no relatives. She was an orphan, and the few friends she had, Kunle manipulated her into cutting ties with them during their courtship. Amara had seen the signs before marriage. Kunle got angry easily and was very controlling. He controlled everything: who she spoke to, where she went, how she dressed. Once, during courtship, he squeezed her wrist so hard during an argument that she cried. He apologized later, bought flowers, knelt down, promised he was going to change. She believed love could fix his anger, and that after marriage he would change. But she was wrong. Marriage didn't change him. It only made the abuse worse. After a year without a child, Kunle's mother started visiting every week. She stared at Amara like she was defective. "A woman who cannot give birth for her husband is useless. It looks like my son married his fellow Manu," she said openly. Kunle didn't defend her. "You are always stressed," he said one day. "That is why your body cannot bear my child. You are too busy working. Stop working. Stay home. Rest. Maybe then you'll get pregnant and become useful like your fellow married women." Amara listened to her husband's harsh words with pain and tears in her eyes. She loved her job. It was her only source of independence. But she had no choice than to quit, hoping her decision would bring peace in her home. But peace never came. One day, Amara visited the hospital to confirm if she was truly barren. Test after test. The doctor examined Amara repeatedly. Finally, the doctor looked directly at her. "Madam, medically, you are perfectly fine." Amara cried with relief, until the doctor added quietly, "You should come with your husband next time." Kunle refused. "There is nothing wrong with me," he snapped. "You are the barren one." When she tried explaining what the doctor said, he beat her that night until she fainted. From that day, Amara never brought up the topic of getting tested again. The beatings became daily. Sometimes over food, and sometimes for nothing. Kunle was always angry. He was a walking time bomb at home, and he would blast her at every given opportunity. "You are barren," he shouted during every argument. "You came into my life to waste my time." Amara never spoke back. She cooked, she cleaned, she served him and his family like a servant. Every day she lived under fear. Then one evening, Amara returned from the market and froze at the doorway. A young woman sat in her living room, comfortable, smiling, laughing like she owned the house. Kunle's mother said proudly, "Amara, this is Lisa. She will help this family have a child. She is fruitful and not barren like you." Amara looked at Kunle. He didn't say a word. "You should be grateful I didn't send you away, Amara," he said. That night, Amara's things were moved to the guest room. Lisa moved into her bedroom and became the boss in her matrimonial home.